My darling James, I am certain by the time this reaches you, you will be on your way home, but I thought you might like to hear what has happened since you left. Things seem quite grim, but I try to keep reminding myself that it shan't be for long. It is hard to find sugar anywhere now, and it is with much difficulty that I manage to fill the pantry. Hannah had her birthday the other week, and we could only have a small chocolate cake with about half the candles that were needed. We said that they were worth 2 of each, as she is such a big girl now, and she seemed to accept this. Hannah and I try not to let your absence affect us, but there were a few tears when you weren't here for her birthday. I explained what a wonderful adventure you were having, and we looked on Mrs. McCluskey's map at all the fantastic places you are seeing. Our daughter says that she is going to marry an explorer when she grows up, and I believe that she will. Dearest James, even though you are far away, and I'm sure you're having the greatest of adventures, please write back to us as soon as you can. Dear James, spring has finally arrived after a long winter that seemed to go on forever. I am finding it a little hard to maintain the garden, and it is turning into quite the unruly patch of land. I was heartened to receive your last letter, but a little sad to hear that your living quarters still include enlisted men. Tea is now on allocation as well. I can still get a little each week, which I boil in a kettle, as all our pots have now gone to help the war effort. We were all so glad to see young Joe Miller return home last week. He seems quiet, but is making good progress. His mother is so excited, and we have put all our stamps together so there can be a grand celebration after his ceremony. She is round most days to make plans, so that's what I'm talking about when I'm thinking of you. The Prime Minister promises that our boys will be home for Christmas, and for Hannah and I, it can't be too soon. My dearest husband, I am anxious to hear from you, but I am certain that you are well, and that your letters have simply been lost in the general melee. Today is the first time I have had time to sit down and write again. I have found work in a munitions factory and am making lots of friends. The work is rather strenuous, and Mother says that I am lowering myself, but at least she is able to look after Hannah. We have not had silk for ages now, but the girls and I draw a thin line on our legs with eyeliner pencil, like the seamen real stockings. We are trying not to let our standards slip, despite the hardships we face, and there is no reason that we should look like ragamuffins. I miss you terribly. Hannah asks when you are coming home, and I tell her not long now. She tells all her friends that her daddy is the bravest daddy in the whole wide world.